So my character Eyes is a specialist in, get ready for it, oh god, I'm nervous, spectral analysis and quantum optical thermography. Yes, got it. So that's what she does, and she has these cool glasses that give her like all of these statistics and the data that they need for their missions. And she works for an agent called Marcy, who's at the same firm as Lance. And Eyes works with her partner Ears, played by DJ Khaled. And between them, they have all of the audibles and the visuals covered. I don't think that I'm quite as smart as Eyes in terms of the quantum optical thermography that I can barely even say. However, we do share a lot of traits. Pretty nerdy, very enthusiastic about almost anything that we're doing. But she's way more sciencey than I am. I wish I could be that good at science. Yeah, there is a slightly different approach because you're only acting with one sort of element of, I mean, usually you have more than one element to convey emotion when you're acting because, you know, your voice might not sound a certain way, but a look in your eye tells the audience a lot about what you're feeling. But in this instance, I only had my voice, and so I really had to sort of channel everything through that, emotion-wise. And it was a really cool experience, actually. It felt like I could really just let loose and really go for it and have a lot of fun, and it felt very... They're such a cute little character. Oh, you meet him at the beginning of the movie and you learn exactly who this kid is. He's just a good-hearted, brilliant, intelligent, weird kid, and he has so much enthusiasm and he's bursting with ideas, and it's kind of beautiful. And then he gets embraced by Lance in the movie, and then they kind of form this team. And all of his inventions come to play in such a brilliant way in the movie. And it's pretty hilarious because he's just this good-hearted kid with all of these brilliant ideas, and it all kind of comes together and culminates in this big final battle sequence. I love this Lance character. He's so smooth, he is really charming and funny, but he flies solo, and it's really nice to see him go on this journey of realizing that he does need a team behind him, and it will make things better for. And Will Smith playing this character is just absolutely perfect. He is so funny. He makes this character that kind of, you know, could be a little dislikable because he's so kind of aloof and egotistical at points, but he just kind of really grounds him and makes him so likable because, of course, it's Will Smith. And yeah, I think he does a really wonderful job. He hits all of the comedy beats, but then at the same time delivers on the emotional stuff too. Couldn't have had a better guy doing it, really. Mendelsohn scared me. His voice absolutely terrified me. It was so gravelly and not American. Yeah, it was really cool to hear that Australian accent in there as well. You don't hear that so often in animated movies. And yeah, I thought the character was extremely sinister and yeah, scary and all of those things. And he really showed that through the voice. And I don't think there's a lot of people that could have done that. I actually started to feel for the character a little bit as well, which was unexpected when you learn about his motivations when he's talking to Lance. And again, that's a testament to Ben and what he brought to the role. So it wasn't so one-dimensional. It was a really interesting villain character. Guys are so great. I love our directors so much. They just gave me wings when I was recording the voice for this character. They were embracing every idea I came up with. They were feeding me with even better ideas. And they were I just felt like it was a really creative environment that they sort of found for us or made for us, where we felt comfortable and ready to just go for it and maybe make a fool of ourselves and have fun while doing it. And they're just brilliant, brilliant minds. I loved the theme of not fighting bad with bad, but trying to fight bad with good. You know, I think that's an extremely profound lesson that we could all take from this film and apply it to the world. You know, it's a beautiful way of going about things. And, you know, I loved it because it kind of highlights the fact that if you fight bad with bad, then people are going to want revenge and they come back for you, and it just turns into this vicious cycle of revenge. Whereas to actually, you know, try to deal with something and save people, because we're all just people, good or bad, you might be able to end that cycle in some way. And I thought it was really profound in the movie.